Enough. Hey, hey. All right. Good, good. I was trying to pull it. Let's see if I can pull it up on here so I get chat and make sure my volume's down. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Hi, Katie. How are you doing? Let me know if you can hear me just fine. Hi, Dawn. Good evening. I want to, well, if chat's going to be good there, then maybe I don't need it up on my phone. I'll be able to follow up here as long as it stays big. Hello, Linda. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is doing well and a good start to your week. I'm very much looking forward to this. So, hi, Darlene. Good evening. Excited that you got to make it. Oh, Nightbot is anxious. I figured I got Nightbot working again. Nightbot was not working for a while. Glad to see folks coming in. Tonight we are working on the free block for May. I'll show you March and April's. So March was our very artistic take on a 4-leaf clover. And I'm doing it all out of Lori Holt's Be Shabby Basics. So that's our clover. And then April, I know April should have been showers, but I was excited about this little rosebud block. So April was rosebuds, a little swirl of rosebuds. Hey, Valerie. I'm so excited. All of these patterns, Lilu, go lay down. All of these patterns, they're all going to work by a 4-patch basically to build these blocks, and the plan is to do 12 to wrap back around to next February, so that you'll have like a fun sampler. Lilu, I have neighbors and they're out on their deck, and Lilu takes offense to that apparently. Lilu, go lay down. Good girl. So all of the patterns are free on my web page. Oh, is this kind of crooked? That felt like it was kind of crooked. Trying to get it angled. Ooh, Twisted Log Cabin. That's fun in FPP. Let me. I don't want to have to reach. Oh, maybe I can. I'll put my website in there if you want to grab the free pattern. That would be so cool. There, March, April, and May are up, but then also there are other free patterns like the Whirlwind and the Tumbling Block. So there's plenty if you're just learning to do FPP. I try to do, especially with the free blocks, really simple shapes. Tonight we're getting into introducing a little bit of a curve into the butterfly wing, but really some simple shapes, some easy FPP movement and so that you can like build the muscle memory. And then so for May, we're working with a little bit weirder shapes. Not so weird. They're still, if you cut out rectangles, you'll still be able to cover the entire shape. Still pretty easy. But May is butterfly wings, which is very exciting. So I picked, we're gonna do this bee basic in this like thatched kind of white and blue background. So that's gonna be the background. And then the bottom leaves are gonna be in teal. These teals, a range of those teals. And the top leaves are going to be in these darker blues. Top leaves, top wings are going to be in the darker blues. And for this one, there are 2 blocks because they're mirrored to do the butterfly wings on, both sides. So you're printing out 2 pages of page 1 and 2 pages of page 2. And then you're going to put like page 1 and page 2 are going to have the same colors and the same setup. And for the bottom, and then the same for the top. It's the same blocks mirrored and twisted. So for top and bottom. If that's too much to think about, don't think about it. just follow along and we'll do it together. So I'm going to start with the teal. I went ahead and pre-cut these rectangles to fill out the shapes. And I always pin my fabric from top to bottom, starting with piece 1 through whatever the last piece is. So I have the wing pieces pinned to the rectangle or the square, but I didn't do the background because most of the background I'm just going to cut as I go. I did cut out the big piece 12 is a larger piece, this piece. So I did go ahead and cut that out, but let's go ahead. I'm gonna do my like assembly line. I'm gonna work on both blocks at the same time. So we'll get both bottom wings done and then both top wings done so that we can build hopefully tonight. Oh, Linda's sharing that she just finished doing the twisted log cabin blocks. Oh, Linda, were you having such a good time? Linda went on to just go ahead and make enough to make a whole quilt instead of just a wall hanging. If you have downloaded this, the butterfly wings was within EQ8. And I noticed for piece 12, the line is a little bit crooked. Don't worry about that. Just sew right through it. It's all background. It doesn't matter. You can either put your ruler on and from that center, just draw your line in. Oh, well, I only have friction pens up here. Just draw your line in to match. This is why I don't like EQ8 anymore, because it does this to me all the time. It went that crooked by like 1/4 of an inch. But because it's all the background fabric, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt anything. So just that's how you can like correct that weird little flip that it's doing. Let's get the rest of the block. Hey, Jean. Oh, Katie keeps adding blocks too. Just started with 4 and got 20. That's a fun pattern when you end up with multiplying blocks. All right. 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right. So a reminder with starting off FPP, and I'm using not directional fabric, but printed fabric. So there's a right and a wrong side. You want to do wrong side fabric to wrong side of the paper. I can, just for convenience sake, I can consider the side with the lines the right side, wrong sides together to lay out your first piece of fabric. And if it's your first time doing FPP, you can certainly glue the first piece down. You could pin it, whatever is gonna help you keep it straight. And then the second piece is I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Hold on. You want to make sure I've lined up the colors correctly. So we're going for the bottom, we're going dark, a little bit lighter, a little bit lighter, a little bit lighter. So we want this to be no, I think that's right. I think I cut it out right. Four is the darkest. I don't know what I consider. No, I guess this would be the lightest. So we want 2 to be the lightest. Yeah. What does it consider the lightest? All right. Switching it around, making a executive decision. I feel like this is darker than this. So we're gonna switch pieces because I want it to go dark, light, dark to light ombre on the bottom and dark to light ombre on the top. So that kind of has like a cascading effect to me in my head. That's how it works out of my noggin. Right. Line that up and line that up. And find this in the middle to make sure that the second piece is covered. We are good to go. Oh, Linda explains if I'm putting that much time into them, I'd make a quilt I could snuggle with. I like that. There were times when I asked myself, what was I thinking? Yep, I know. I've definitely been in that spot in a project before. Oh, itch on the nose. All right. So my assembly line, I will have 1 under the iron, 1. Got to fill magic juice, 1 under the needle. That's how it's gonna go. I use Easy Press Magic Pen well, I call it Magic Pen, the Easy Press pen for everything, regular piecing and foundation piecing. So there we go. Get that under the iron, and then we'll move on to the next piece. Again, wrong sides together for the first piece of fabric. Fabric one, wrong sides to the paper, and then right sides together for the fabric, just like traditional piecing. You just make sure you got your coverage, and they're longer pieces. So if you're new, gluing down the first piece or pinning down the first piece might help you out to keep them straight and lined up. And yeah. All right. Definitely have some trimming to do because I had to switch it at the needle. There we go. Have some. The next piece I'll work on. This is a really good color. There we go. Is anyone else working on a project tonight? Are folks working on the butterfly? Valerie, did you start the butterfly? Or are you watching and then going to build the butterfly? Go. Oh, getting text messages. All right. So I'm holding it up to the light so I can see, make sure I've got all my next shape covered. Save this for a future project too. That's a pretty good chunk. Save that. Ooh, Valerie's doing her butterfly along with me. I've got to, hopefully tonight, I'll be able to sit at my computer and figure out. I tried figuring out what was wrong with my Facebook page from my phone, and that definitely didn't work. So I'm going to sit on my computer and try to figure out what's going on with my Facebook page that folks can't share their amazing pictures, because I definitely want to be able to see all the blocks folks are doing. Oh, these colors. I have June's block ready. So we're ready to go for June. I know what I want to do for July, but I haven't created it yet. So I got to get it from my head into an actual pattern. Hey, Linda. Good evening and welcome. Here, you little man. I have bass drop down there yelling at me. Ooh, love all those colors together. Right. So we have all of the colors of the wing. So it'll be facing, the darks will be facing up. Then it'll come down into the lights. Now we're going to go with the background. All right, so for 5 through 11, I'm just using like the other side of the squares for the piece 12 because piece 12 was so big. So I'm just using the little blocks of fabric and I'm just going to cut as I go. I'm not pre-cutting for these pieces. This is where we start to build the hello Patricia. This is where we're going to start building the curve. This is where the slight curve starts to come in for the butterfly wing. Just a slight one. Nothing too crazy. Okay. On there and on. I'm not going to trim the whole block until I'm done with the top of the wings too. So then I'll trim all 4 of them together and then put them together in pairs. And then build the 4 patch. Like I said, I learned a new trick. Score the paper with a tracing wheel on the lines. It really helps with folding on the seams and getting the paper out, especially on regular copy paper. It also helps you see if your piece is got enough allowance. Love it, Landa. Got an itch in my throat. I don't know where it came from. Just, I didn't even feel itchy until I got to work today, and now it's been itchy all day. Where it came from? I'm not excited about it though. I got no time to be sick. Well, Linda, talk about what a tracing wheel is, because I think if you have sewn clothes before, you'll definitely know what a tracing wheel is. But if you haven't, you may not know what a tracing wheel is. It may not be something that's in everybody's sewing room, but it's a pretty inexpensive get. Ooh. This Thursday, I'm going to visit. Oh, Linda S. I missed what fabrics you're using. I am using from Lori Holt her basics, shabby basics. Hi, Gladys. Good evening. So yeah, so her basics, and they're kind of like they're cross hatched, and I don't know, they kind of give uh almost like it's leather. I don't know. It's a cool effect, I think. Oh, it's pretty neat. But this Thursday, I'm going to visit a local guild because they are having the quilter from Pride and Joy Quilts, who did the Dignity uh, front and back quilt that won at QuiltCon this year. Her name's Verushka. I've actually done a workshop. Well, she came and like talked about her process and stuff at the DC Modern Quilt Guild. It was a virtual like meetup, and so I was able to do that. And so she's doing another one with a more local quilt guild. So I'm gonna go check that out on Thursday night. Sir, there is no room for you to come over here and hang out. Oh, Linda says they look like watercolor paints. That's cool too. Yeah. Oh, Yeah, she is amazing. I'm doing her Heart of a Lion. Um, Started that, was it 2 weeks ago now? And that's good. I'm taking Heart of a Lion on the retreat I'm going to next week. That's going to be my go-to project. And I've done her the eyeball I did an FPP 2 years ago. That was Verushka Pride and Joy quilting. I've done her flowers in a vase, which was very fun. Oh, Gladys, yay! Yes, Nightbot is working again. Got it working. So if you have your own channel and you want folks to be able to see you on YouTube, if you do exclamation mark selfie, all like one word, all lowercase, it will bring up your YouTube channel, which is fun because I forget to put everybody in, and the selfie takes care of it for me. I don't have to remember. Oh, I gotta keep that under that. Oh, get more coffee. Good. Definitely get more coffee. Yes, see, there we go. So if you haven't followed Siberian Wind, you haven't followed The Confident Quilter, you've got some new folks to check out. Now that Nightbot is working again, it makes it so easy to share folks who have taken the time to come hang out with us here. I get to support them as well and share the love. All right. All right. Triangle 8. We're starting to build that slight curve now. It's hard to tell with the white paper and the white background, but starting to build that slight curve. Plan is to sneak in more and more advanced stuff as we go along through this year of blocks. And if you're just joining, you're just hanging out, this is the May block, free block on my website, slayarts.com. It is absolutely free. We have March, April, and now May. And there's plenty of time to catch up. We're doing it once a month for the full year. I'm going to get a month kind of themed block out and swing all the way back around to February, since I started it in March this year. I'll swing back around. and they're all going to be 4 patches, built in 4 patches, FPP, but built in a 4 patch. So it's a little bit easier for folks who are just learning and haven't had a lot of experience in FPP yet. So it's a good way to begin the journey. There we go. Hey, Brenda. Amanda, you missed March and April. They are still there. They are in on my webpage. I need to I'm because I'm now gonna I've decided totally that I'm doing this for the full year. I'm gonna start also categorizing them under the free blocks so that all of them will be in one spot. But right now they are on that page. You just go and download them totally free. And there's also, so there's these 3, and then there are the Whirlwind and the Tumble or Tumbler, also there, also free blocks for you to play around with. And so if you want a 14 block 7x7 square, you could add those 2 free blocks to the monthly ones as well. Although either one of those blocks would be fun to use as a border. Ooh. Actually, I think that would be cool to use one of those blocks because they are skinnier, and use them end to end as a border around. That's something to think about. Oh, buggers. I just did that. Not right sides together. I'm a dork. Oh, here we go. Apologize for the noise. Definitely found the little electric razor type seam ripper works really well with my tiny stitches that I do. So a little bit noisy, but it works really well. Let's do this again. Make sure we get the right sides together. Brenda, what are you working on this evening? Are you just hanging out, which I totally love? You would think I had not fed that cat. Ooh, Ooh, 21 blocks. Twenty-one blocks. Wow. Is it for 21 different people and you're sending 21 blocks out and then you're getting 21 blocks back to build a whole thing? You get like a whole quilt top done? Let's see where it says. I decided on the Celtic block. Love that. Taking a minute as it has Y seams. It's a really fun block though. Thinking one is for charity. Oh, that's cool. That's a fun group project to do. Did not mean to get rid of that. I can use that little bit. All right. Hmm. I'm seeing if I can tempt fate with this little piece for piece 10. I think I might be able to get away with it. We'll see. I don't recommend doing that. I'm using a scrap of a scrap just to see how frugal I can be. That becomes part of the fun for me, seeing how crazy I can be. I think I might be able to, from piece 7, finagle 10. We'll see. We'll see if I can do it. Might be. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Maybe not, though. All right, girls. No. Eh, we'll see. If I have to tear it out, I have to tear it out, but I'm going to try it. I find such joy in getting away with insanity. I have to see if I've left enough. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, Ingrid. Valerie says, not me, Shannon. I'm using big pieces. Yes, I to save yourself and your sanity, definitely recommend going with much larger pieces than you're going to need. And it it may feel like it's, and I'm going to use air quotes, a waste, but it's really heartbreaking when you are chugging along and you think that you're going to make it and you just don't have the right coverage. Like once you flip it over, it's just not covering right, and oh, it's so heartbreaking. So I really do stand by, cut them out extra big, like half an inch extra big all the way around, if not more. Usually the boys, so my cats, it's usually the boys that are being sassy and fighting with each other. It's the mom and the daughter tonight. They're being kooky dukes. The brothers very much like to mess with each other. Go. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one because I have some scrap that I will probably be able to use for my 11. on this side. So I'm going to fold back 12. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be big enough for my piece 11, but that's all right. No, you're not bringing that under my foot. Last thing I want to do is get clawed by you girls. Oh, maybe. We're going to try it out. We're going to see what we get. There you go, though. We're building out that wing. Got a little bit of the roundness to it. On to our last piece. Oops. Refold. Checking all around. Making sure I got it covered. We are good to go. Got a pop up here. Come on now. Pop up's blocking my. There we go. Hey, Jess, how are you doing? It's so exciting to see the little symbols. They just started a membership. Jess and Ingrid and Patricia. Melissa's not here. Shelly's not here. It's a Tuesday night. They've got stuff to do. But it's exciting to see the little membership things pop up. Right. There we go. Oh, I really like these colors. I'd used so much green. Green's my favorite color, but I'd already used so much green in the clover, obviously, and in the rosebud that I decided to stay away away from green for my butterfly wings. So these dark blues up here that we'll be doing next, and these teals, I think are going to be a fun color combo. There we go. All right. Okay, I may have to trim them. I talked about not trimming them until until I had both sides done, but it's so satisfying to trim the blocks and see them all nice and clean. I may want to just go ahead and do that. Oh, did want to do this first though. Did want to trim this up. All right, so I think I'll at least trim the first one. While that one's under the iron, I'll trim this one so you can see it all nice and clean. I'm lining up my 1/4 inch on that sew line. Trimming. You know what? I could probably use that for the skinny pieces. Trim here. Now for the top of the wing, so these are the bottom of the wings. For the top of the wings, it's the same process all over again. I'm just changing up the color, like going to the denim blues for the top of the wings. Oh, Nightbot says it's time to stretch. And oh, Lilo, hush. There she is, all trimmed up. So we're learning just the slightest little bit of a curve. So not too many pieces all together. 7 pieces to make the background to get the butterfly wing to curve. I'm very excited about it. So this will actually be this way. This will be the bottom left of my butterfly wing. Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be so pretty. All right, so I will put that aside and I'll pull these down and I'll make sure I have my blues in the order that I want them to be. Oh, Landa, yes, I hope so. I really think these blues and the teals are going to look really great together. So that's the hope. I'm not a color theorist professional. It's a lot of hope and pray with me. So we'll see. All right. So yep, I've got this right. 1 and then 2 is the darkest, and then 3 and 4. Yep. All right. Good, good, good. So do a little folding. Should probably look at the time just to make sure we're doing all right. Okay, we're doing okay. Del Marie. Knew there was a 6th member. I need to make sure I remember. We are having disc golf tournament at work tomorrow, which I think is kind of cool. I'm bringing the pom poms. Cheering them on for this time. Oh, you use scraps, Valerie. That's awesome. That's the other thing that I like about the this smaller size. These are great scrap busters, if I do say so myself. And then yeah, if you make a mistake with scraps, they were scraps. It's okay. It doesn't feel as painful. All right, this one I'm not going to trim up until we're ready to go, because I'm going to get to sewing, get to getting on. First piece going on, wrong sides together of wrong side of the paper to the wrong side of the fabric. And it's only ever for that first piece. Then it's just like regular traditional piecing where you're doing right sides together of your fabrics. And you're just building up the muscle memory. Oh, a coworker today at work. Oh, buggers. Now I can't remember what her name is. He introduced me to another quilter local to the area in Virginia. Um, shoot, and now I can't remember what her name is. But she's going to be teaching a class at the thing at the thing at the Mid Atlantic Quilt Festival in February, at the end of February, beginning of March next year, which just so happens to coincide with my birthday. So I think I'm going to take one of the classes with her, which I'm excited about because I love taking classes. And she does this really cool, I can't even explain it. She does this thing with strips, and it's amazing. She's got a really good eye. Yeah, I love the truly artistic folks, and they just wow me, and I am in awe of their skill. And she is definitely one of those just insane creatives. And then another coworker introduced me to on Instagram. Her name is Fiance Knowles, like Beyonce Knowles, but Fiance, which cracks me up. Fiance Knowles. Oh, let's see. Oh, the Orange Monarch. That would be really. Which I don't think I have oranges in or not a lot of oranges in this color palette or fabric line. But Monarch would be so cool. So these colors are reminding me of I'm pretty sure it's a Costa Rican butterfly that has these blues. And I sound like I know what I'm talking about, but only because I went to there's a a place called Brookside Gardens where I grew up, and they always have a butterfly garden every year where you can go walk in and be around the butterflies. Um, so I don't have like a great knowledge of butterflies, but I just remembered that my daughter texted me today and I didn't text her back because my phone was being wonky and I was having to reset it and I wasn't getting emails like I should be. And I totally forgot to text her back. She's probably like, what the heck, mother? I share my location with the mall. So everybody knows where I'm at, though, which is good. So Lauren knows I made it from work to home. So I can't be dead. Oh, Sadie girl, stop. Sadie is my 12-year-old pup, and she got her first shot today for arthritis. And I just said her name, so now she's standing up. Linda says, while getting my coffee, a customer called, so I had to deal with him. That's all right. Oh, sure. I will do that, right? I'm going to finish this little sew line and I will show you what we've got. Hope your customer's okay. So we have, this is finished. It's not trimmed yet because I said I was going to trim them all at the end, but I couldn't do it. So I did trim one. So they will go together like this when they're both trimmed. And these are the bottom wings in my head. Now, if you wanted to, they could be the top wings. So we'll see how I feel about, do I go light to dark or dark to light? Kind of like the idea of dark to light, but we'll see what I feel like when it's time to put it together. And then what I feel like when it's time to put the whole thing together, because I might, based on where it's at in the quilt, I might like the different color on top when it gets all the way to that point. Oh, thank you, Linda. Trying to keep it moving so that I can actually get this done. That would be very exciting to have it all done and share with everybody the final outcome. Oh, oops. Just knocking fabric all over the place. All right, everybody, lay down. So excited about these colors. I think the fun part about this being like more like a sampler style is, and the fact that I'm going to use the same fabric line, like all the basics of this shabby basics. It's not going to matter like the different colors that are used in the blocks. It's just going to all work together in the end. Oh, really, Ingrid? Oh, yeah. Ingrid restarted her phone. Mary Ann's restarted her phone. I realized it when we were all on a text together that things were going wonky. Sadie, lay down. All right, now we're to the background. Go. All right, moving along. So I think I might have talked a little bit about what June's block is going to be, and it is going to be um, even more of a learning curve. There's going to be a I hesitate to say New York Beauty. It's going to have a quarter circle in the middle, kind of like a drunkard's path kind of circle. Um, but it's going to be easy, easy peasy. So there's no reason to be scared of June. But I did say we're going to do some things. They're going to stretch our comfort zones. And we're going to try some things out. They won't all be on the spicy side, but I do want to throw some spicy stuff in to keep it fresh. Ooh, gonna cook some dinner. All right, Landa, thank you so much for being here tonight. Really appreciate you coming in and chatting. I'm going into quiet mode. I apologize. I'm really trying to focus so that I can get it to. Oh, they kind of go with my shirt. Trying to get, I want to get it done for us tonight. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, now I want to know what Landa's making for dinner. It is about that time. Here we go. It is Mother's Day weekend, surprisingly. Can't believe it's middle of May. Uh, does everybody have plans for Mother's Day? No, not everybody like does Mother's Day. Um, you might be a celebrator of Mother's Day. You might not do anything like that. If you do celebrate Mother's Day, do you have plans to spend time with either your mom, or if you're an awesome auntie and you're hanging out with your nieces and nephews? We're doing a game night the night before at my mom's house so that on all of our Mother's Days, we're doing the stuff we want to do. Mine will involve sewing. Mine will involve being on the channel. to ask this year was I gotta change my, or replace my brakes. So that is something that I taught my son and daughter how to do via YouTube. So they are going to do my brakes this weekend. It's so much less expensive, and so much easier than you think it would be. Oh, there you go, Ingrid. I love that you can just invite yourself over. I mean, turnabout's fair play. Ingrid's nephews head on over at all hours of the morning, no matter how tired and worn out the old ladies are that are there. Those boys are raring to go. I never like understood like the saying youth is wasted on the young when I was a kid because I was young and hence it was wasted. But boy, do I get it now. I see like Ingrid's nephews and my friend's little girl from the improv troupe, and they just have boundless energy. And I'm like, oh, why? Let's see. Linda says, my kids said they were going to give me the day off, but they always want to go out to dinner. That's good. My husband bought me a new Panasonic cordless. Oh, that's exciting. I'm glad that he found something though. Linda says she's hard to buy for. So I'm excited that she found something. Oh, Darlene, that is so fun. Church basement ladies. That's adorable. I love that. You guys have good plans for the weekend. I don't know if you all are into board games, but if you have not gotten or heard of the board game Herd Mentality, it is an absolute laugh riot. It is a good time. It is good, wholesome fun. And it's like a guessing game. Yeah, it's like a guessing game. And I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. And we all crack ourselves up. So we're going to my mom's to play that. And a couple other board games. We are definitely a board game family. Sadie's over here making all kinds of noise. if you are a board game playing family, let me know what kind of board games you've been playing recently. We're always on the lookout. Oh my gosh, haven't even talked about. I'm ready to pull the trigger on doing a retreat for next May. There is a possibility that I might be able to sneak in an early December retreat in Frederick. So if you're not so local, that may not be like a great thing to hear a December retreat, but um uh it's there's a couple hotel there are a couple of hotels in town. The one I think I'm thinking of, I'm pretty stoked about. Um Great rates for rooms, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, pretty sure I'm gonna do it. I'm nervous, but nerves have never stopped me before, so I'm more excited than I am, you know, nervous. So I think it would be a good time. And it would be um like I said, it's a hotel, so the rooms are nicely priced. And I would love to get it set up for this year, but I don't know. Like again, this is my first go. There's a lot of things to like figure out to have in place to make sure that it's going to be a good event. Because the last thing I want is a crappy event. But it was a very good weekend. Very good weekend. Oh, look at the blues coming together. Ooh, what I like about the one hotel that I'm excited about, like this is like the one that I really want to do. They have suites that you can get like a king size bed and a suite if you want to just be you. You can get two queen beds if you just want it to be you. I don't no judgment. I don't care. But the suites have it so you get a desk in your room. And so what I was thinking was having it having bringing two machines. And once everybody has headed out of the sew room, party doesn't have to end. Or of course, you can just use it as um, a table and have like food there. But of course, I was thinking, let's bring more machines. Let's do more machines. I hear the ice cream man. You better get to getting. It is looking like it's going to rain again. Has everybody been dry? Like Maryland has had a lot of rain this past weekend, this week. Noisy rain. Oh, Ingrid, I know the boys are very happy with the rain situation. I have hiccups. Let's see. Right. Oh my goodness. Oh, glad I stopped what I did. I'm glad I stopped what I did. I started sewing piece 11 instead of piece 10. That would have been a disaster. No, it would not have been a disaster. But I would have been sad that I had done it with such small stitch length. But I caught it. So I'm going to do piece 10 first. Let's see if I trim this, if this is big enough for the 10 piece. Sadie is in her feelings tonight about still being up here. She wants to be down with a boy. It says it can stop raining so much. So yeah, it's been enough. I know we've been in, in drought. Like we've needed it, but we've had plenty now. We had a meeting this afternoon, and a bunch of people who were late were in their car. So not late, like they were at the building. They couldn't get in the building because of the rain. right. Go. Now we can do 11. I think I'm gonna have to snag a corner. For piece 11. Go, got that curve. Draw the line on it. This one. There we go. Attack of the cat over there. Harmonica had feelings about the fabric coming at him. right. And ooh, so close, so close. Last piece for both of them. Hi, Shelly. Oh, the twins just went home. I hope you had a great day with them. Somebody at work was talking about their grandbaby, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely excited about being a grandmother. I'm not excited about becoming a grandmother yet. I'm happy for them all to just take their time and enjoy being young and like dual income. It's a nice feeling. All right, trim time, trim time. Sorry, trim that side. So let's do this side. Good, good. Okay. Got fuzzies all over them. There we go. So, two, what I'm thinking are bottom wings right now. We'll see how it goes. They are all set, so I can put them together. And let me go ahead and get the iron off of one. So we're ready to I'm going to use the magic clips just to hold everything in place. For this part, they are, it's just the piece 12s going together. So there's really no, aside from down here at the corner, there are no like seams to match or anything like that. So that's exciting. We'll just get this clip out of the way. There we go. So that's the bottom seamed up. I'll get the paper off, get this seam under the iron, and trim up the other blocks. Hi, Sadie girl. So I am doing the seams open because where the wings come together, it's going to be a little bit bulkier. So I want to make sure, but I do need to text my son to tell him to come let this dog out because I want to get this done. All right. Let's trim. Trim. Oh, I'm excited to see the denim blues trimmed up. Okay, so as I am trimming all of these and getting this set up, I will be doing a live on Sunday on the 11th. It's oh gosh, it is Mother's Day. Oh my gosh, I really like those blues. Look at how good that looks. Yeah, very excited about those. So if you are around, please come hang out. I will be more than likely working on Sophia. I'm going to try to get month 2 done Thursday, no, Friday and Saturday during the day before we go down to my mom's, so that I can do month 3 on Sunday of Sophia. So that's the plan. And then next Tuesday, I will be working on Sophia 3 block month 3 2 again as well. There we go. So that I don't fall behind like I did with 2. Month 2 was heavy piecing, and I don't want to fall behind again. But month 3 is much easier, larger swatches of fabric. So that'll be coming up, and then the following weekend I'll be at a retreat, so I won't have a Sunday live, but hopefully I'll be able to put a like a short video together of what we're doing at the retreat. I think that would be fun. And then the following Tuesday, we're going to do the Virginia block from Carol Doak. There are the top wings together. You guys, I'm so excited about this. It's kind of fun to see, like, it's you know, for like the pattern and everything, I was putting together different colors and all that kind of stuff, and seeing how it all worked. But until you see the actual fabric, you have no idea. So this is very exciting, and it's beyond what I thought it was going to be. It's so pretty. Oh, as Shelly says, it's always fun, lots of laughs and lovin's. Oh, it's so cute. All right, we're gonna go ahead and that isn't ironed all the way, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it together. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Okay, here we go. I don't always geek out, but I'm very, very excited about how these colors are coming together. Right. Make sure. There we go. All right. We got seams coming together, so it's bulky in the middle now. You just want to be slow and steady. Just going to make sure. Slide right over that center seam. There we go. Line up everything. All right. And okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Let me like iron it out though, because it doesn't. Let's get the paper out of the way. And then we can play around and see, do we like the dark on top? Do we like the light and the light on the bottom? Do we like the light on the bottom? Let's see. We'll see. Oh, if you're hanging out, I appreciate you hanging out a little bit extra just to see the final finished of it together. I'm just gonna press this seam open so it gives a better view of what it's gonna look like when I get the easy press on it and everything. All right, let's clear all this out. There we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let me see. Let me pull it back down a little bit. I feel like that's not as straight as it could be. Oh, that felt even unstraighter. If unstraighter is a word. Ugh. I'm thrilled. I really love these fabrics together. So that's dark on top. Oh, maybe I do like it light on top. Oh, I think I like it light on top better. You guys will have to know. Oh, Valerie, I'm so excited that you're back into it. Hi, Patty. Oh, you're so welcome. Linda says, granddaughters love butterflies. I see another quilt in my future. Oh, I love that. I don't know. You know what would be fun is to do one this way and one this way and one this way. Oh, I was worried about it being, you know, abstract because it doesn't have like antennas or anything. But I'm very happy with how that turned out. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for the kind words so far about how you feel about it. I hope you enjoy sewing it up yourself. I am thrilled. Yay. So this is May. And again, we have April, which were the rosebuds. So they will be next to it. Oh, I definitely did the butterflies bigger. But if you remember, I did say that the blocks were going to be different sizes because I want some like movement in it. And then the clover. Oh, so fun. So exciting. You definitely have space here. If you did want to make them all the same size, you definitely could trim them down. But I like the big size butterfly. So there we go. There is May, all done. I cannot wait to see everybody's fabric choices, what scraps they're using, how they're putting theirs together. If you were doing dark on top, light on bottom, other way around. I will work on tonight getting my Facebook page. I'm going to do it on my computer so I can try to figure out why folks can't share pictures and things. Don't know what's going on with that, but I don't have the same rights to edit things or fix things from my phone as I do from my computer. So, oh, the sound of the machine keeps Valerie's kitties away. Nice. Oh yeah, Linda, that'd be so much fun. If you did like if you appliqued or if you embroidered, that would be amazing. Oh, that would be a really fun way to add, like you could add really some dimension to it with like you could put beads on the antennas and stuff like that. That would be so much fun. Okay. Thank you all so much. I'm so thrilled. I will see you all on Sunday for a sew and then again Tuesday night. And I really look forward to hanging out with you all again soon. Have a great week. Be safe, especially in all this weather. And I will see you Sunday. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.